The world is becoming more and more interconnected. Globalization changes how people consume and live almost everywhere on the world. Today, many economic, political, cultural, or ecological relationships are not explainable from a natural perspective. At the same time, a controversial debate about the consequences of globalization has begun. But what are the main causes for globalization? In what areas it is most prominent? And who are the winners and losers of globalization?
Globalization is a matter, or it's all about change. Changing tradition, changing culture, or you can say that it decreases the cultural diversity in the world, and it tends people to forget their mother tongue.
Okay. Globalization for me is the process of in our current society right now. We experience a lot of change because as I believe personally, there's no other constant in this world but change, and that's
What is globalization for you? Globalization is the spreading out of our advocacy to develop the kind of culture that people would be needing for them to be progressive in the near future.
Globalization for me is a very broad thing. So if you say it in a different aspect, well definitely it would give us a higher value of considering things around us.
Does globalization cause poverty? Many people who are concerned about the fate of the world's poor now attribute their plight to globalization. They argue that globalization has weakened the position of poor countries and exposed poor people to harmful competition. Their concern is understandable, especially since the gap between rich and poor has indeed become more glaring in recent